Um, Today I have something that I want to do. Just it's kind of a fun thing. It's build your own team from past and present. Um, okay, if you had a time machine, all right, and you could go back and have whatever player you wanted, past, present, unfortunately not future, because we don't know who it's going to be. Who would it be? The only thing is they had to have been a Detroit Lion. That's the only thing. That's the only requirement. All right. Build your team to win. Please leave any comments and please leave your answer in the comments. And once again, I want to thank anybody who listened to my stream, who watched my stream, who subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. I know I'm just getting new as far as running things myself, but let's get it started. All right, I'm going to build my team to win. Today, I'm just going to do a few offensive players. And of course, in order to have a great offense, first thing you need to do is pick your quarterback. All right, yeah, there's quite a few we could pick from, but I think we all agree as far as in your post Super Bowl era, there's only one that has been hands down the best quarterback in the league. And that would be our current one. No, just joking. That would be our former quarterback, Matthew Stafford. He would be my quarterback. If I could not have him, I would need to go with Jared Goff or Rodney Peete. Either one of those two, I think, would do a great job. But my quarterback that I would really want would be Matthew Stafford. All right. I just think that what he did on the field shows it all. Shows how he performed, his stats. He went ahead and had a lot of comeback victories, as we all know. Classic Matthew Stafford had those comeback victories. He went ahead and his yardage, his percentage completion during the game, he just went ahead and balled out every game. So my maniac quarterback that I would want to pick to lead my team to the Super Bowl would be, hands down, classic Matthew Stafford. Back as a Lion, as a Detroit Lion. All right, so every quarterback needs a good or great running back. All right, we have a few. Karen Johnson is not one of them. He's out of there. All right. Two running backs have worn the number 20. Both of those would be a great 1-2 punch if we could ever have them. If they would have, just think what it would have been like to have Barry Sanders and Billy Sims on the same team with your quarterback, Matthew Stafford, leading it. I mean, you would have Kung Fu Billy, you would have Barry Sanders, two different running styles, but both can go ahead and get the yards that you want. And heck, if you mixed Jamal Williams, what would that be like? Just think. All right. Just think what that would be like to have those powerhouses on the team, on your team. All right. Every quarterback needs a great wide receiver. All right. Two that comes to mind without even thinking. All right. And of course, you got to have Megatron. You got to have Megatron in there because, hey, Megatron, there was just something about him that knew how to win. He got those catches. He went ahead and really, I mean, that would be my number one receiver would be Megatron because heck, that guy knew how to catch. He was as tall as a two-story garage. He went ahead and bought out when he was there. He didn't really need to practice that much because he was in pain and all this other stuff, but he was the great quarterback or the great receiver that Matthew Stafford could go ahead and depend to get that ball. Another one that I would love to have seen played with Matthew Stafford would have been our own Detroit Lions Unite wide receiver, Herman Moore. I mean, could you just see Megatron, Herman Moore? And to go ahead and mix in a current receiver right now, and I'm not gonna go with somebody who hasn't played yet. I'm gonna go with Amon-Ra St. Brown. I mean, look what he did. Look what he did for this team this year. Heck, Goff. He went ahead and really bought out for Goff. All right. And once he went ahead and he took that, once he went ahead and got used to, got in connected and stuff like that, got acquainted with the game and stuff like that as far as the Lions' way, he just went ahead and bought out. So, Jared Goff and Amon-Ra St. Brown would be another quarterback or wide receiver. I don't know why I said quarterback. Probably because I was just talking about Goff and Stafford. But hey, I mean, definitely, hands down, it would need to be Stafford as far as if I was building a team from scratch and if I could have who I wanted. It would need to be Matthew Stafford over Jared Goff. Sorry, Goff, but hey, it is what it is. We got to go by results. All right. Every winning team also needs a great tight end. All right. I gotta go with Hockenson. I gotta go with T.J. Hockenson. Hey, him and Robert Perche, I would love to see them on the same team. Once again, one old, one new, one current, one retired. But these people would be at their prime. Okay. I mean, let's just say we had a time machine. All right. And the time machine went ahead and brought you brought these players into your era, into your football team, and they were all at their prime. All right. Now, if I had to pick for one, and I could only have one, would it be Barry Sanders or Billy Sims? I got to go with Barry. his longevity, I definitely gotta go with Barry. Uh, definitely. Uh, so he'd be my running back. Okay. One of the previous, when you also look at offense, you also gotta look at special teams. All right. For my kicker, all right, I would definitely go with Jason Hanson. Even though Eddie Murray was a great kicker, I think that Jason Hanson has him beat. He went ahead and was on the team that won the Dallas game too. Our only playoff win. Now, coaches. That's a hard one. It would not be Monty Clark. Definitely not be Monty Clark. Jim Schwartz. I would need to go with Jim Schwartz. If the music is bothering you, I'm sorry. I really need to get more familiar with some of this stuff on how to really do this music thing. But I would go with Jim Schwartz, given him what he has done. Then I would also need to go with Dan Campbell. Unfortunately, there's just not an. I mean, I think they're building it the right way, and I do not think that. I do not think that you can go ahead and say Dan Campbell is going to go ahead and I don't feel he's a loser or anything like that. But to me, he hasn't proved himself yet. But I think he's building in the right way. All right, I do think that. But can he get the job done? If we look at Jim Schwartz, he went ahead and was able to build a team, and he did, to a extent, get the job done. So that's why I'm leaning towards Jim Schwartz over Dan Campbell right now. But to me, it's kind of like a toss-up because, I mean, I may and I really, I hope I regret saying that because I hope that Dan Campbell can go ahead and just bring us into the next realm of winning. So I hope I'm wrong on that one because Dan Campbell is the future. Coach that have failed, of course, Monty Mornhinweg. No, definitely not. Definitely 100% against that guy. Bobby Ross. Wayne Fonte, he could get the people to play, but he could only take them so far. Sorry, and definitely Matt Patricia. Hell no. Excuse me. I don't want to cuss on this show. But being a maniac, hey, definitely not Matt Patricia. All right. I mean, and I think everybody will agree with me on that one. Steve Mariucci. No. I mean, I remember him coming in there. I remember everybody thought that, hey, this guy was going to be the guy. This guy was going to go ahead and just get it done. He came dressed in all these, in all this expensive, uh, dressed to the nines. Just go ahead and he was Matt Millen's guy. Well, hell no. All right. For my GM, of course, I'm supposed to be the GM though, but for my GM, I would go with who we got now. You know, although I still, I would go with Brad Holmes because I think he knows what he's doing. He has proven in the past that he knows how to build a team. Uh, Owners, I'm going to add that too. I know I didn't add that before, but owners, you know, the one that I think has to be in there is definitely Sheila. Yeah, because I think that she has shown herself, has proved herself that I think she cares about winning the most of all the Fords who has owned the team. Who has really ran that team. So I think Sheila is the right person for the job as far as what the Fords are. Uh, I do not understand how come. I do not understand how come you would buy a team and buy them to go ahead and because the team was so sorry, but you would buy a team because you wanted to make them better, then you don't make them better. That's where William Clay Ford has really, really failed. William Clay Ford um, didn't have what it takes. Sheila, I think she went ahead and once she was given the job, I think she realized that she had to change. I think she was embarrassed about the way the lines were. So I really, really think that she wants to see better, and I just hope that her goals are to get the Lions to the Super Bowl. If we could have this time machine, just magical time machine that would put these players in there, and I know I didn't do the whole team. Uh, I kind of put this together quickly after work. So, you know, hey, Frank Ragnow, Taylor Decker, Panay Sue. Right now, those would be my offensive line people. The offensive line that you got right now, I would stick to because, hey, out of respect to like Eric Anderson, that was a sad thing that happened to him, and of course Mike Utley. When he was injured, I mean, those were also great linemen, offense linemen. You know, uh, and I don't know whoever's watching me. I want to thank you. I really am not seeing the chat. All right, so I just wanted to thank anybody who's watched me. I don't know which part you are watching me on, which platform, because right now I'm simulcasting this between YouTube and also Twitch. So I just want to thank you. I'm using StreamYard as my setup. Uh, but I want to thank you for coming, for spending your time watching Maniac Sports. Future episodes, I plan on having people um, that guest. I've said this before. I just didn't want to add guests tonight only because it being late. One of these days we will do a show like this again where I have guests, you know, and they can pick their team, past, present, Lions, and build your winning team. Do what it takes. All right. Um, this stream, it's quite late at night, so I'm probably going to be ending it soon. Only because it's late at night. But once again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Anybody who subscribed to my channel, I want to thank you guys. You guys are really, really, really appreciated. And I will get better at operating this stream yard stuff, guaranteed. Thank you. I also want to remind you guys, subscribe. Maniac Tim is telling you right now, subscribe to Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Subscribe to Lions Nation Unite. Subscribe to Smoking Jeremy Kneecap Biters. Subscribe to Micro Mike. Subscribe to anybody in the DSA, anybody on Lions Nation Unite. I really want you guys to check that platform out. Herman Moore's subscribe to also, download the app. A big thanks to the community of Lions Nation Unite. A big thanks to the community of Detroit Lions on the Prowl. A big thanks to my friends at work. A big thanks to Baby G Games from Twitch, Tony Gillespie. Big thanks to all you guys. And big thanks to the creator of my logo, too. All right. With that, I'm going to wish you guys all a good night. I plan on making my show better. And I'm plan on making this your show. One of the things I want to look into, and this is going to involve more than just the Detroit Lions, I want to get, and I don't want to pick them, all right, but I want to get a Maniac Hall of Fame, all right. So I don't know what rules we are going to go with, but I want you guys to pick your players that you think deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. It can, right now we're going to keep it just NFL. We might even put some college in there too, but just go ahead and I will find out, and I will work with some other people to go ahead and create this. Who knows? Maybe we might do something for charity on that too. But thank you everybody for watching my stream. Go Lions, one pride, and as always, beat the Green Bay Packers. All right. Thank you very much. Remember, What brings out the maniac in you? This is Maniac Tim Becker signing off.